Welcome everybody. I'm Jay Hood Jackson with a look at what's making news today in Saratoga, Warren, and Washington counties. Well, in our lead story, the Glens Falls Common Council held a special meeting last night to vote on a resolution to award the winning bid for the Glens Falls Civic Center. And the mayor put to rest a lot of speculation last Friday when he announced he would recommend to the council that they sell the building to the Coalition to Save Our Civic Center. Now, this did not stop McCloskey, the competing bidder, and his group from trying to convince Mayor Diamond and the council one last time. However, despite repeated efforts to convince them that they had the necessary finances, they voted unanimously to award it to the Coalition. Now, after the meeting, Kevin McCloskey shared his thoughts on what took place.
We did everything the mayor asked to do. This process was very convoluted. It changed course more times than the Hudson River has twists and turns. We did exactly what was asked of us. Mr. Pulley is more than financially capable, owns and operates 3 rinks. Quite frankly, we don't understand the mayor's position, but it's clear that he wants to keep it with local folks.
One of McCloskey's ideas was to bring a hockey academy to the Glens Falls Civic Center. He talked about what his plans are moving forward.
Well, our business model would be terrific in Glens Falls. It'll be terrific anywhere up and down the Adirondack Northway. It's worked in Dallas, Texas very, very well. So we can take our sports tourism dollars elsewhere, and we'll go find, there's plenty of rinks out there that would love to have this academy as a part of it.
Coalition member Ed Moore talked briefly before the council voted, and afterward he talked with Look Today about how the group will turn the Civic Center around.
Well, I think the city has been up against it financially. Years ago it was successful, and the city is, its population is decreasing. It's very hard to the city to continue to maintain its utilities and its purpose here as you lose the population, and therefore they don't have the money to put into this. And we feel, as business people, and getting the county to participate, which participated, but not to the extent that we hope they'll help us, and it'll be a private public entity, and we feel we can turn this around.
Moore says they discussed the academy idea and will look for more questions than answers.
Well, obviously, as the coalition, believe me, if we had thought that that was the answer, I believe we would have backed off. We had those type of discussions. We just didn't believe that all the ducks were in order. How do you get these kids educated? How do you house them? You know, where do you put? There were no answers for that. They were just the fact of, from what we saw, that we can put this thing here, we can have 110 days or 30 days of activity and it'll pay for itself. It's kind of like a dream that we couldn't see the groundwork to it. And we would have backed off, I believe, and we talked about that if we felt it was a viable entity. We believe that we're the best entity here to make this happen.
Now, after the resolution passed, Mayor Diamond talked with Look Today about why he felt the Coalition deserved the Civic Center.
Well, you know, I think as a result of the concept of selling the building through an auction or through a sealed bid, it's generated some renewed interest in the community on a regional basis, and we think that'll build momentum going forward to stabilize the building for the future. So we think that we're picking up some momentum as a result of that, and with the county looking to somehow help, we think that that's very positive also. The city still has skin in the game. We're going to continue to pay the capital debt on the building and help through the process of getting the $675,000 of state monies for upgrades to the buildings.
Then the mayor spoke about the city's finances moving forward.
You know, it is. I came to the meeting tonight knowing that one of them would be selected, but the outcome was favorable. My goal in January of 2014 was to try to get rid of the operational costs. This does that for the city of Glens Falls, so as we prepare for our 2015 budget, it's going to give us a little bit of maneuvering room where we didn't have that last year. So, you know, it's positive going forward for the city.
The Coalition presented a $60,000 non-refundable deposit to the building to Mayor Diamond after the meeting.